everyone! Today we're diving into a pretty intense case that's been making waves lately. Chhagan Bhujbals' bail situation and what it means for the legal landscape, especially in financial crimes. So grab a seat and let's unpack this together. Alright, let's start with a quick rundown. You might remember Chhagan Bhujbal, a prominent political figure in India who was arrested back in 2015 over serious allegations related to money laundering.
It's been a roller coaster since then, with multiple legal battles and a lot of public scrutiny. Recently, the Supreme Court made a significant ruling that not only impacts Bhujbal's future but also sets a precedent for similar cases.
Now, let's rewind a bit. Bhujbal was arrested amidst allegations that he misused his position for illegal financial gains, specifically involving over 800 crores in questionable transactions. Can you imagine the pressure he must have felt? I mean, being in the public eye like that, with everyone watching your every move, it has to be overwhelming. Fast forward to 2018, when the Bombay High Court granted him bail.
That was a huge moment, not just for him, but also for how bail is viewed in cases involving financial crimes.
And, the recent Supreme Court ruling dismissed the Enforcement Directorates plea against that bail, which, really shook things up in the legal world.
The court emphasized Article 136, which gives it the power to decide on matters of bail, and they decided not to interfere with the High Court's decision. Honestly, when I first heard about this ruling, I felt a mix of relief and frustration. Relief for Bhujbal, but frustration about what this means for accountability in politics. It's like, how do we balance the scales of justice? There's a lot to unpack here.
The court's reasoning highlighted the importance of not overstepping, and I get that, but it also raises questions about the implications for public trust. Now, let's talk about the impact on Bhujbal's career.
This ruling gives him a chance to return to politics, but it also leaves a lingering question in the minds of voters.
What do they think? Are they going to see him the same way? I mean, public perception can be so fickle, right? It's like 1 minute you're up, and the next, you're facing backlash.
But looking at the broader picture, this case could set a legal precedent for how bail is handled in financial crimes moving forward. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it reinforces the idea that everyone deserves fair treatment under the law. On the other hand, it could potentially allow for more leniency in cases that involve serious allegations. It's a lot to think about. Reflecting on all this, I realized how important it is to engage with these topics critically. We can't just take the headlines at face value.
We need to dig deeper, question everything, and really understand the implications of these legal decisions. It's easy to get caught up in the drama of it all, but being informed is key. And, honestly, I think there's something positive to take away from this whole situation, even if it's small. It's a reminder of the resilience of the legal process.
Sure, it's messy, and it brings up a lot of emotions: anger, confusion, and even a bit of hope. But at the end of the day, it shows that we have systems in place to handle these situations, even if they're not perfect.
So let's take a moment to appreciate the complexities of the legal system and how it affects real lives.
And hey, if you found this discussion insightful, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below.
What do you think about the implications of this case? Remember, it's okay to feel a mix of emotions when we talk about tough topics like this. It's all part of processing and understanding the world around us.
Thanks for joining me today, and let's keep this conversation going.